Good morning YouTube, day 2 of Easter Bisley today. The video I've just released in the morning, so you can check out day 1 if you haven't already. I am really sorry that there isn't that much shooting in it. The wind, as I said in the video, the wind was just horrible, and I didn't actually do that much shooting. I think all in all I probably shot about 30 rounds in the day, and where it was kind of fairly slow paced, I didn't want to just put 15 minutes of just me shooting like 10 or 15 rounds each go, but I've got my DSLR. The weather is pretty incredible today, not a cloud in the sky, or maybe the odd one or two. Really calm winds. It's supposed to absolutely bucket it down today at some point, but I'm hoping it will hold off until the afternoon, because I can't see any rain clouds for now certainly, and I'm hoping by the time I get down to Bisley it's going to be still, and it's going to be certainly calmer than yesterday, I'm hoping. So let's get going. So I've just arrived again at Bisley for day 2. It's always nice arriving at Bisley, I have to say. It's I spend a lot of time down here, but it's always very welcoming, you know. Spend a lot of time having to just ogle your guns in your case and your safe and not being able to use them, and then you can walk around here with a case with a slip, go and shoot them, and no one's gonna batter an eyelid. Pretty much talk to anyone you like down here about shooting, and they're going to be more than willing and pleased to talk back to you about it. So yesterday I went up straight to William Evans to pick up those mounts. I'm actually going to be going straight down to Century Range today, so I thought, although I gave you a little tour around yesterday, I'll do the same, because you can actually see how you get down to Century. As you can see, there's all these accommodations and cabins all around, dotted all around the site. You've got a good view of Fulton's there again. That's a good shop in there. And then you've got the range office. That's where you book all your targets. You can buy ammunition in there. You can just see Century now, just through the tree line there. You've got all these clubs there. So the London and Middlesex there, it's one of the biggest. They do a really good lunch in there, good selection, good kind of home cooked meals. It's not badly priced either. And actually up there, you'll remember from yesterday, up there is the Zero Range and also the National Clay Shooting Centre. I believe, looking at point, we're probably over there. We're supposed to be on 600, so we are probably there. Very similar spot to where we were yesterday in the PM. So just driving along down Century at the moment, driving right down. Obviously it's a safe zone, perfectly safe to drive down. You'll find as you start getting around to the ranges, the roads get a little worse, but I'm only in a little Clio. It's nothing my car can't handle. Obviously a 4x4 would be preferential. So this is where I got to pay the game, because obviously yesterday we moved. We were supposed to be shooting at 500 and moved to 6, so I wouldn't be surprised if we've done the same today, because that doesn't look like Imperial. So I'm going to guess, I recognise that car. I'm going to guess that we've been moved down to 500 for some reason. Yeah, that's where we are. So we're actually on 500 today. So that's where we're shooting. This is actually a really good view of Century. So you can see the whole of it. Wind doesn't seem, seems a bit blowy, but doesn't seem as bad as yesterday. But yeah, so let's get on point and get shooting. So just stopped for lunch. Went to the London and Middlesex Rifle Club. As I said, I think yesterday they do a really, or even this morning, they do a really good lunch. Had scampi and chips, really nice. Fueled up, ready to head to Sticks or Stickledown for 900 yards. We actually shot at 500. I think, as I said earlier, shot at 500 this morning. The wind is a lot calmer. I think it's slightly colder, but the sun's out. It hasn't started raining, and there's kind of grey clouds about, but they're blowing over. No rain at all so far, so I'm really hopeful that, you know, I should be able to get a 900 shoot in, at least a few rounds without it bucking it down with rain. If it does go really bad, as I said, I'll probably head over to the NSRA as well. But the 500s was really good. Really enjoyed that. Really looking forward to 900, so I'm going to get up there now and hopefully get shooting. I've actually just dropped off the stuff at the 900 point. I decided that I want to tweak my scope a little bit. It's not, you know, true 100%, so I just want to adjust it, and I also want to put it forward a little bit. So I'm back at the 0 range to take it off, adjust it, and then re-zero it. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'll be shooting on 900. Hey, so just finished shooting at 900 yards. I've got some good footage there, not just of myself this time, but I had an absolute mare. There's a lot of footage, and you can see I'm firing off shots, but I had an absolute mare with 900. 500, 600, absolutely fine, and I switched ammunition to some higher grade stuff for 900. Now, I knew that, you know, it's, I think standard stuff I use about 155 grain, and the match stuff I bought was like 168 grain or something around there. And I was expecting there to be a difference, but it was just all over the place. Tried going high, tried going low, just could not find it. Got on the target a couple of times, but, you know, actually got on the target, and then next shot completely different. So I changed back to the cheaper stuff, the Triple G, and then consistently on the target. Bearing in mind I'd had a lot of adjustment already with it. It's just absolutely crazy. So I'm going to do a bit of an investigation on that, on the 0 range, and just see what's what and what's going on, to kind of educate myself on it. It's just crazy. No one knew what was going on. I had about 3 different people over, and they could not fathom or, you know, work out what was going on. But anyway, I'm going to investigate that. Still had a really good time. I mean, shooting a gun, I did get on target at 900. Just wish I could have done it a bit more consistently, and hoping, I think tomorrow we're going to be doing 1,000, so I'm going to see what's what, and hopefully tomorrow I'm going to have a lot more success at 1,000 yards. I've just come back to the cabin. That's where all the guys are staying, just to drop off all the stuff, and then I'm going to probably head on home, maybe after a drink or two. So I'll see you in a bit. Just dropped the stuff off, just a real flying visit. I said, I think yesterday, I planned on staying tonight, and, you know, I'll probably stay tomorrow maybe. It's just, you know, I wanted to get back, and, you know, where I only live 20 minutes away, I just thought, nice comfy bed, nice hot shower. I know it's not, you know, really the spirit of Easter Bisley, but I like to go home and chill. I was so like knackered and shattered last night that I just wanted to get home, just relax at home and just be warm. Although a couple of beers would be very, very nice. So yeah, as I said, really annoyed about 900. Just don't know what was going on. And the thing is, the cheaper stuff was consistent. You know, soon, you know, it wasn't like I was massively out, or, you know, massively off target. You know, I put the cheap stuff in and just every single shot on target. And it's not that, you know, I zeroed it for the cheap stuff, you know, that therefore it was zeroed for the cheap stuff when I went onto it, because I played around with the, you know, with the elevation and windage so much that, you know, the zero was nothing near to what I had actually zeroed it with previously at the zero range. It's just really odd, but yeah, I'm kind of, it's given me a little challenge. You know, I've been really impressed with the gun and the setup so far. I've been able to do quite a lot of, well, it was, you know, nice shooting with it, pretty much straight out the box. You know, I shot it at 100 that time at that zero, but that's the only other time I've shot it. Or with Joe, taking Joe shooting for the first time, that was at 200. So, you know, the 500, 600, that's the first real test, and it just did it so easily. So it's, you know, you like a little challenge now and then. So yeah, still having an absolutely awesome time. Really looking forward to tomorrow now. You know, I've kind of got the 500-600 range cracked with the Remy. Just got to master that 1,900 sort of range now. Obviously I'm not going to be shooting Friday, and then Saturday I've got 1,000 again, and we're going to be doing a full back on Saturday, but you know, obviously that's in a few days time. So yeah, got a lot more footage today, which I'm really happy about, because I know I lacked a bit yesterday, but the wind died down enough to, you know, for me not to worry about my camera being blown away and the audio just to be absolutely rubbish. So I hope you've enjoyed it a bit more today, and you've, you know, seen a bit more of Bisley. I said that you know, I'm going to give a bit of a tour, and I'm going to try and do that every single day, and just kind of give people an idea of what is at Bisley and what you actually get up to. So hopefully tomorrow the weather's going to be good enough. I'll get my camera out, you know, even more. Maybe you talk about the procedures a bit more as well. But as always, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you tune in tomorrow for even more Bisley fun. But until then, I hope to see you soon.